Hey, Miss Thomas here. We are starting a brand new unit about persuasive writing. Can you say that? Persuasive. Persuasive. So, all that means is you're trying to get someone to agree with you. So, your intent, so the reason you're writing is to try to encourage and persuade somebody else to agree with you and think the same things that you're thinking. So, it's a brand new way of writing. We have practiced writing stories about ourselves and our own lives in our world. We have practiced fiction writing and even nonfiction writing. And then we've written letters as well. We learned all about friendly letters and the 5 parts that make up a friendly letter, and we practiced and perfected that kind of writing. So now we're going to learn something brand new. So before I read you a really great example of persuasive writing, it's a really, really fun book, and you're going to love it. We have some new vocabulary words. So this is quite a list. So I want you to be focused and get ready to hear some of these brand new words. Some we might know and some might be new to us. So as we go, you're going to hear these words in this story. I'm going to show you a sneak peek, okay? So I wanna iguana is the story that we're going to read in just a couple minutes. So before we read this new persuasive type of a story, let's learn some new vocabulary words that are going to help us comprehend and understand this story better. Okay, so the first one is compassionate. Now, we've talked about this word compassion as one of our positive affirmations, but compassionate means very kind and caring. Doubt, if somebody is doubting something, it means they don't believe it. Okay, so they do not believe. Dresser. If you have a dresser in your bedroom, it's a set of drawers. You open drawers and put your socks in there or your shirts and clothes. Trophies. Trophy is a prize of some sort. So sometimes if you've played on a sports team, or maybe you've done cheerleading or gymnastics or ballet, something like that, you might get a trophy for that. It's a prize. So mature, if you hear that word, it just means grown up. If someone is acting very mature, they are acting like a grown up. Concerned means worried. So I was concerned about my grades. That would mean I'm worried, I'm concerned about them. Have an iguana on a trial basis. So this is a sentence. So on a trial basis means just for a little while. You're going to see how it goes. So if I wanted to maybe participate on the soccer team for a trial basis, it means I want to try it out for a little while and see how it goes. And if I love it, maybe I can keep doing it. Okay? Another one is a financial wizard. Wizard, that sounds fun. And financial has to do with money. So somebody who is a financial wizard, that just means somebody is really good and smart and all-knowing about money. All right, so a couple more. These are words that you may know and some of us may not. So iguana. What is an iguana? What is an iguana? It's a kind of a lizard. It's a lizard. Um, Sensitive. If someone is sensitive, it means they're kind and thoughtful. Hamster. Have you seen a hamster before? A hamster is a small little pet. It kind of looks like a mouse, a little hairy mouse guy, a little hamster pet. A tarantula. Oh my goodness. A tarantula is a big hairy spider. Big hairy spider. And then a reptile. Okay, a reptile is another word for animals like lizards and snakes. Okay, reptiles. All of those words are going to be in this story. So now that we have a little bit more understanding of those words, we're going to be able to comprehend this story just a little bit more. Alrighty, so please pay attention as we go. And I want you to be thinking of that word, persuade or persuasion. We're going to see how this boy, Alex, tries to persuade his family. So let's make some predictions. What questions do we have so far? I see the title, I Wanna Iguana. I'm looking at the picture. I'm seeing that illustration. I see a dog here. I'm guessing this must be an iguana. We know it's some sort of a reptile. And we see a boy over here. So make some thoughts. What do we think this story might be about? We know he's trying to persuade somebody about something. Persuasion, just remember what he's trying to convince somebody or get somebody to think the same way he's thinking. Let's see if we can find some answers to those questions. All right, this story is written by Karen Kaufman Orloff and David Catrow. All righty, let's see. Look at this. This might look familiar to you. This is how the story starts out. What does this look like? A friendly letter. Do you see that? We've practiced friendly letters. I wonder if we're going to see more examples of them as we read along. So this says, Dear Mom, comma, I know you don't think I should have Mikey Gilligan's baby iguana when he moves, but here's why I should. If I don't take it, he goes to Stinky. Stinky's dog Lurch will eat it. Oh no. You don't want that to happen, do you? Signed, your sensitive son, Alex. Remember that word, sensitive, caring, and kind. So already he's trying to convince Mom that he should have what as a pet? Well, his friend's baby iguana. Next page. Here's another letter. It says, Dear Alex, I'm glad you're so compassionate, but I doubt that Stinky's mother will let Lurch get into the iguana's cage. Nice try, though. Love, Mom. Does it sound like Mom is feeling like she wants that to happen? Does she want to let Alex bring home this baby iguana? Let's see if maybe anyone changes their mind as the story goes on. So here's the next. It says, Dear Mom, did you know that iguanas are really quiet? And they're cute too. I think they are much cuter than hamsters. Love, your adorable son, Alex. Here's Mom's writing back. You ready? It says, Dear Alex, tarantulas are quiet too, but I wouldn't want one as a pet. By the way, that iguana of Mikey's is uglier than Godzilla. Just thought I'd mention it. Love, Mom. First of all, what do you think? Do you think that this tarantula is cute? I don't know about that. I don't know if he's quiet and cute. Not sure. And Godzilla, that's like a huge monkey guy that's huge and make believe, but massive. And so this mom, she's saying that she thinks the iguana is uglier than this huge, monstrous ape that climbs up buildings. Not so silly. Alex is writing back. Let's see what he says. Dear Mom, you would never have to see the iguana. I'll keep his cage in my room on the dresser next to my soccer trophies. Plus, he's so small, I bet you'll never even know he's there. Love and a zillion and one kisses, Alex. He's trying hard to convince his mom that she won't even know the iguana is in the house. Let's see how Mom responds. This page looks funny. So she says, Dear Alex, iguanas can grow to be over 6 feet long. You won't have enough space in your room, much less on your dresser, with or without your trophies. Love, Mom. 6 feet? 6 feet? That's taller than most of us adults. My goodness, that would be a really big lizard to have in your house, wouldn't it? Another picture here. Let's see what Alex says. He says, Dear Mom, it takes 15 years for an iguana to get that big. Mikey told me, I'll be married by then and probably living in my own house. Love, you're smart and mature, kid, Alex. So he's saying he is very mature and grown up and he can handle it. Dear Alex, Mom says, how are you going to get a girl to marry you when you own a 6 foot-long reptile. Love, your concerned mother. Is the iguana coming to the wedding? Dear Mom, forget the girl. I need a new friend now. The iguana can be the brother that I've always wanted. Love, your lonely child, Alex. So he's saying maybe I can just have this iguana as a friend and I can have someone to play with. Dear Alex, you have a brother. Love, Mom. Silly Alex. Dear Mom, I know I have a brother, but he's just a baby. What fun is that? If I had an iguana, I could teach it tricks and things. Ethan doesn't do any tricks. He just burps and poops. Love, grossed out Alex. Dear Alex, Mom says, how do I know you're ready for a pet? Remember what happened when you took home the class fish? Love, Mom. Oh no. What does it look like happened when he brought home the class pet, the fish? Do you see any water in the jar? Uh-oh. Who knows? Maybe he's not ready for a pet. What do you think? He writes back. He says, Dear Mom, if I knew the fish was going to jump into the spaghetti sauce, I never would have taken the cover off of the jar. Love, your son who has learned his lesson. P.S. Remember that postscript? P.S. Iguanas don't like spaghetti. Dear Alex, let's say I let you have the iguana on a trial basis. What exactly would you do to take care of it? Love, Mom. So it sounds like maybe Mom's thinking about it. You remember that word, trial basis, which means if we try it for a little while and see how it goes. So do you think that maybe Alex is starting to persuade Mom to think about it just a little bit, maybe changing her mind? At first, she was saying, no way do we need an iguana. And now maybe she's considering it, which means maybe she's thinking it could be okay. Let's see what happens next. Dear Mom, I would feed him every day. He eats lettuce, and I would make sure he had enough water. And I would clean his cage when it got messy. Love, responsible Alex. P.S. What's a trial basis? That would be fun. Bringing an iguana looks like on vacation or going to swim. Dear Alex, Mom says, trial basis means that Dad and I see how well you take care of him for a week or two before we decide if you can have him forever. Remember, Stinky and Lurch are waiting. Love, Mom. P.S. If you clean his cage as well as you clean your room, you're in trouble. Does that look very clean and tidy? Gross. Alex writes back and he says, Dear Mom, I really try to clean my room and the iguana's cage. Also, listen to this. I'll pay for the lettuce with my own allowance. I mean, how much can one baby iguana eat anyway? Love, Alex, the financial wizard. So what's his good idea on that page? What did he offer to do? He offered to use his own money to pay for the iguana's lettuce. That's pretty good idea. Maybe Mom would be like, that's kind of nice to have that help. Are you sure you want to do this, Alex? Yes, Mom, I wanna iguana. Please. What do you think happens? Dear Alex, look on your dresser. Love, Mom. What's he gonna find? What's he gonna find? Yes, 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 yes. Thank you, thank you. Does he look so happy? So tell me, what happened at the beginning of the story? What was the problem? What was Alex asking for? What was the problem? So he was asking for something, and Mom said no. Then in the middle, kind of what happened? How did he question and ask his mom and give reasons? What did he do to try to persuade Mom? Then at the very end, what happened? What happened? Will you tell me? I want you in your own words to tell me what happened at the beginning of the story, what happened in the middle of the story, and then what happened at the end of the story. We are going to start with that today, and I really want to know what happened in this story in your own words. All right. And then we're going to share with each other a little bit about that. If you could have any pet in the whole wide world, maybe even make believe pets, silly pets, what would it be? That's what we're going to write today. All right. So you scroll down and you're going to see some more information on that, asking your prompts of what you're going to write today. I hope you enjoyed that story as much as I did. I'll talk to you soon. Please let me know if you have any questions. Bye.